Hey, I'm Nate. We're here at the Toronto Argonaut Rowing Club, and it's actually the 20th anniversary since they implemented para rowing at this club. So let's head on in and see what's gently flowing down the stream.
Well, here at the Argo Club, so we have for Canada, we have a big para rowing program. There aren't that many clubs with para rowing programs, so we were kind of fortunate to be involved from the beginning when para rowing made its debut into the Paralympic program. So yeah, we've just been lucky because we've had that history here. So we have a consistent base of recreational para rowers, and then we have each year different athletes come and go. Some high performance like Victoria Nolan, Pepito Wilson, they were both at the Paralympics that came through here. But because we have a program that's really integrated in the club, everyone helps out, everyone supports it. It just makes it easy for new para rowers to come and try it out. And I'm the coach, and I do kind of the initial assessment with any new rowers that come through to make sure that they're set up in a safe and comfortable situation so that they can enjoy the sport.
And what does that assessment actually look like?
We usually start on the rowing machines. So we have at the club, we're lucky in that we have a great indoor facility with a variety of rowing machines. So usually we'll start on the rowing machine just to get an idea of the movement that the athlete can do. And it's really just working with the athlete to see what movement they can do and then what adaptations with the equipment that we can use to make it comfortable. And then deciding really the one big variable is if they're going to stay on a sliding seat or move to a fixed seat. That's just for the difference with para rowers is the fixed seat versus the sliding seat.
We're with one of the OGs of this rowing club, and so tell us, what does this club mean to you, Bill?
Well, I don't know when you call me an old G. Well, I think when I started, I got started here when I lost a leg to cancer, and I used to do a lot of running and things, and so the options were not many. So I came down here I learned to row, and I just loved it. I think it's a great full body sport. Contrary to popular belief, everybody thinks it's all upper body, but it's really the legs as well. And I love being on the water. So it's just, and the club's been very helpful and getting more and more para people involved. We used to call it adaptive. That's how old I am. We have a good group of volunteers because it's fairly labor intensive getting one of us in and out of a boat, especially when they start. So I don't know, I digress, I'm sure. That's not what you asked me, but there you go.
No, it's okay. And so what does it mean when you see able-bodied people volunteer to help you guys out and get you guys included into the sport?
Well, I think it's great because I think a lot of people are afraid, to be quite candid. We've been to different weekends where they were trying to promote rowing on the para level. And I think there's a fear that able-bodied people think they're going to hurt us. I mean, what else can happen? And I think we're not as we're not as needy as people think. And I think it's just fantastic. I think what it does to me, the big thing is the confidence level for a lot of para people.
I see that you were first time rowing with Bill. Did he teach you anything when you were rowing with him today?
No.
No? Okay. And how long have you been rowing for?
8 years.
8 years? Wow, that's a long time. Okay. And how old are you now?
38.
Wow, okay. How did you find the sport? How did you get into rowing?
You don't remember?
No.
Me.
Bill.
Oh, it was Bill.
From skiing.
Okay. So Bill's the guy that introduced you to rowing. And since he introduced it to you, you started to love it?
Yes.
Okay, very cool. There's a lot more than just rowing. So what other sports do you do besides rowing?
So I row, I bike, I climb, I play tennis, I cross-country ski, downhill ski, I run, and I climb.
What is it specifically about rowing that kind of captures you, let's say, as opposed to the other sports that you partake in?
Usually when you're blind, forever people are saying, be careful.
go slow, don't do this, don't do that, go here, go there. Whereas when you're rowing, especially in a double, you just feel like you're free, right? You're not tethered to anybody, although you do have a rowing partner. But as long as you row together, you do feel like you're totally free. In the summertime, it could look pretty gross with weeds and garbage and construction. But to me, because I can't see, I just think I pretend it looks like heaven. And so that's an advantage. It does make me feel free. You guys know Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, Ode to Joy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like every time I come out rowing, that's how I feel like. I feel like there's a big symphony behind me playing Ode to Joy.
I love it. Oh, that's a good
Just
one.
kidding.
Oh, that's a good one. We good to go?
Yep.